I'll be reacting to Gunma-chan episode 4. Start my reaction from the minutes and 30-second mark in 1, 0, go. Hope this episode's better than the previous one, but I don't expect jack shit from this series. I wonder who our boy's gonna brainwash this week. I hope this is a fun experience. Thank you for telling us something that you could have told us narratively, narrator. Like, I just like the lack of respect the series has for its audience, and somehow this thing got a season 2. Like, how? How is that possible is the biggest question. You know what? Why am I even thinking it too much? I'm just going to watch, and who knows, maybe the episode will improve, and maybe it'll be way better than the previous episode. At least that's what the optimist in me is hoping for. Like, I was like, UNG. Like, I was like, why? He isn't wrong about that. I gotta admit, though, our boy's uncle is a cool dude. Oh, boy. I like how he's just golf clapping. Oh, man, this series bores me to death. Shit. It really does. He should pick whichever one he wants. He doesn't have to make it so fucking complicated. Well, then why did he ask him to pick? Then he should have just told him to pick that from the get-go. I'm just saying. I mean, this is cute, though. At least you see Gunma-chan actually does take the advice of his elders seriously, though. It gives him a good amount of characterization. For standards of this series, I should say. Hope whatever that battle is, it's more interesting than what's going down in this episode or the previous ones. But knowing how this series has gone lately, I highly doubt this series is going to they'll be able to handle anything epically. Or he'll be a dumbass and he'll lose money just like most gamblers in the world. Not saying all of them are like that, but most of them can handle gambling well. I mean, hey, Gunma didn't do it on purpose, though. You know, if he was really good at this, I'd imagine he'd be rich. So I got a feeling this guy is going to utterly fail. He jinxed himself. Now he's going to absolutely disappoint Gunma-chan. Not that I care. I mean, this series has mostly so far had more bad episodes than good ones. But who knows? Maybe this will finally be a really good episode. Like, Yosh! Ha! I figured. I mean, predicting shit like this ain't easy. Sucks for him. Oh, he's gonna do. Okay, what's he gonna mind control this time? He's gonna like convince his uncle to buy him an ice cream despite him losing money on fucking betting. Thank you! I'm glad they prevented our boy from doing mind control. Bullshit. Because I'd be like fucking pissed if I was like, oh, is he just gonna fix it through mind control again? That'd have been some fucking bullshit. That's a good way of looking at it. Oh, okay, that's cool. Hooray, I guess. I guess at least our boy will have his ice cream now. Kind of sucks though because it did get rid of some character. That's a cop out. Literally, this would have been a great moment for Gunma to learn. Oh yeah, I don't have to use my mind control all the time. I gotta do like the subtle dark humor. The thing is, though, that ain't enough to save this first half of the episode because it's like it was teaching a moral lesson that sometimes you gotta accept your losses. And then the series puts it up, be like, oh no, we can't be having kids learn a moral lesson like that. We'll just have the uncle automatically fucking win. Instead of teaching the valuable lesson that sometimes you just lose. That's why I think the uncle winning invalidated the first 7 minutes of the episode. But who am I kidding? It's Gunma-chan. This series, it can't be bothered to be having any consequences. Damn. I'm kind of surprised that Gunma even has an edgy side to him. I like Gunma's on it. I like how Gunma doesn't give a fuck right now. Yeah, oh shit! I like this, or they're actually having a narrator involved. Okay, now that's actually a nice way of breaking the fourth wall. Is that allowed? Imagine mind controls the fucking narrator. I think I would actually enjoy seeing that. And this fucker actually gonna do that, or he's gonna utilize it on himself. Like, I wonder how he's gonna utilize his abilities this time. I like the cheesy ass sprockle in his eye. Oh, okay, so he was trying to utilize it on himself. At least we see the limitations of his abilities. Makes sense, actually. At least there's a cap to Gunma's abilities. I call bullshit on it being happiness inducing. It feels like it's more of mind control straight up whenever Gunma utilizes his abilities. But I'll chalk that up as a negative of the episode. No, it's happened before. This narrator hasn't seen a lot of anime because Hunter x Hunter had its narrator show up in the Chimerians arc and it was killed. It was a penguin character. Then you had Backer where its main villain was literally the narrator. It's gonna be terrible. Yo, is this implying Gunma's kind of crazy? I wouldn't mind that twist if it did happen. Damn, this guy's got some jokes. I like the music. It's soothing to the ears. It really does sound like our boy's about to embark on an adventure too, with the way the music sounds too, to its credit. Gotta admit, the music sounds really good. No, seriously, I actually like this track, and it's nice to actually seeing Gunma actually explore. It feels rushed though, because this could be a good opportunity for them to be giving us some world building, getting to see how the locals of other areas interact. Like they're really rushing through all this shit that should literally be like a full episode long, and having this montage. It's kind of a damn shame too. It's like when this series is slow, it feels fucking slow. But now when it's getting someone interesting, it's like rushing through things. Because that would have been the perfect opportunity of world building, and just did all it through a montage. No, today was a fucking awful episode for this series. I mean, that is a slightly good lesson that, yeah, you sometimes have to be able to adapt with being alone. I'll give it some credit for that, but man, it doesn't make for an engaging episode, though, unfortunately. I do like the cutesy little drawing style, though. I like the cheekiness of the narrator, though. That's cute. And to the credit, the narrator does have a really good voice. She's a narrator. She'll always be there. You know, I actually like the narrator a little bit more after this episode. She's fucking cute, actually. To her credit. I'm just saying. He's the main character. That's why he gets to hog the fun. And then she says, no, oh, okay, that's cute. I actually wouldn't mind seeing some sister brother bonding. I even love how apologetic there it is. Huh. I gotta agree. The way the narrative says that is really tender. I gotta admit. This series may have issues with its writing sometimes, but man, is the narrator pretty dang likable. And brainwashing people too while he's at it. Aww. I'll feel bad for the sister. I hope she can hang out with Goma eventually. Oh, you're fucking cute! I gotta admit, this is what I love about her gung-ho attitude. I mean, it's Gunma. Stubbornness is in his fucking blood, all things considered. If out in that world, I would be a little bit paranoid about receiving shit from Yaohime. I feel bad for her. Whoa. I gotta admit, that actually kind of did get a chuckle. That actually cracked a smile for me. So wait for that shit now. I would like to see them actually resolve shit without Gunma utilizing mind control for once. Yeah, honestly, how much further could you expect someone to be pushing themselves to the limit? The thing is, there is such a limit as asking and demanding. It feels like this is gonna fall apart without Gunma. I think they rely on her mind controlling bastard at least a little bit too much. I mean, it happens. Writer's block can be a bitch, unfortunately. The Gunma simping is really real, though. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a troll. It's either gonna be Gunma's father or his uncle. I had a fucking feeling. You know, Akio's actually kind of a cool name. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I like how he's saying, "Give me the will to live." What the fuck? This dumbass. Oh man. That's a damn good point. I mean, yeah, because he could have made an appointment with their girl. How did this girl even get that information? What the? I mean, how did she force the information out? That's the bigger question there. I bet anything they say is going to cause even more trouble, though. I swear, it's a shame that Guma doesn't have multiplication abilities. That's the way he'd be able to resolve everyone's problem magnificently. I mean, that glazed lady is kind of adorable, to an extent, anyway. Yeah, his jokes kind of do suck. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I admit, this music's pretty damn good, though. I'm surprised they obliged you of showing off a performance, though. Kind of wish they would have shown off a full-on performance, though. That probably would have been more entertaining than this episode itself. That's one of the few times where they actually want Guma to actually use his powers, like someone in canon actually. Yes. What the? Did he just use his powers in the whole time? What the fuck? Okay, that'd be some crazy ass abilities then. Hmm. I swear, literally, Gunma is like a walking Deus Ex Machina. This is what pisses me off about this series. You have all these interesting conflicts, and they're like, let's just resolve them all by having Gunma just use his abilities to fix everything. It's like, what the fuck? So he pretty much just whips out his hands and all the problems are gone. That's a fucking cop-out. This series makes me sick. Figuratively, it makes me sick. Okay, this episode is fucking awful. The only semi-decent bit was when you have the narrator interact with Gunma, and even this series found a way of fucking that up when they rushed those bits where the narrator and Gunma were actually traveling around, because that could have led to some more world building, but nah. This series just had to find a way of fucking that up. But that wasn't the only fuck up in this episode. This episode could have had some interesting character building moments if it would have had, say, the uncles be able to help out those youngins by, at the very least, I don't know, giving them actual advice. But instead of doing that, this series is like, let's just have Goma solve everything with his mind control abilities. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like that's like the solution to everything. If anyone has a problem, Gunma will resolve it. You'll feel bad, don't go ring, Gunma will solve it. I'm like, this series can't have any sense of drama at all with Gunma existing. It's like Gunma's like a fucking, it's like he's the fucking god of the verse. I wish it were over. I'd have been celebrating if the series was fucking over. Fuck! I feel like my insides die every single time I watch an episode of this series. No, I can't help but feel miserable whenever Gunma's around. I don't give a shit about this drawing, so here's what I'm going to rate this episode. The episode gets a 4 out of 10 straight up. I don't care about this fucking song. This episode is fucking trash because aside from having Gunma just Deus Ex Machina every fucking problem, the animation quality in this episode is probably the only thing I'd say was semi-positive because everything else was bad. Like, there wasn't much character development except for characterization for his uncle, seeing as how he's a reckless fuck with his money. But even then, this episode had more negatives than positives going for it. I guess the only thing some had positives is that the narrator interacted with Gunma, and that's about it. And voice acting was kind of decent. And that's overall, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. But honestly, this series pisses me off. Some of those drawings are actually kind of cute, though. I ain't gonna fucking lie. Okay, the one from Miki Momo is actually really fucking good. I ain't gonna lie. The one from Miki Momo, now that one, you can tell Miki Momo, she got a lot of fucking talent. I have nothing but respect for that. Holy shit. Like, I'm actually legitimately impressed with their drawing. So, yeah. Other than that, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. But anyways, y'all, I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Help y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and also be sure to also hit the bell for notifications. And I hope to see y'all later if you come back for more, because I'm 99% going to be reacting to the next episode whenever it does come out. Just out of sheer curiosity to see how much more further this series can sink. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope you have a fantastic day or night, everyone. Bye-bye, y'all.